See here, in the previous session, we clearly discussed about what is hardware and what is software. Okay, so what is hardware? All physical components of computer are called hardware. So all computer parts are comes under hardware. What is software? Software is the set of programs where program is the set of instructions. Software means it is a set of programs. Program means it is a set of instructions. So set of instructions will become a program. Like that, set of programs will become a software. Okay. See, so I have given so many examples in the previous session. I have given so many examples on software. Okay, regularly we are using so many softwares to watch the movies. We are using the softwares like VLC Media Player, MX Player in the phone, okay, Windows Media Player. To read the PDF files, we are using Acrobat Reader. To edit the photos, we are using Photoshop. All these are what? These are the softwares only. Okay. Now listen, what are the types of softwares? Okay, so topic name is types of softwares. How many types are there in the software? Types of software. Okay, so there are two types of softwares. So software can be divided into two types. What are those? First one is system software. First one is system software. Second one is application software. Second one is application software. Okay, so how many types of softwares are there? Two types are there. What are those? System software and application software. In the software, two types are there. First one is system software. Second one is application software. Then what is system software? So system software means the software, the software used to run the system. The software used to run the system is called the software used to run the system is called system software. For example, operating system. Operating system comes under system software. Operating system comes under system software. Then compiler. Compiler is also example of system software. Interpreter and a device driver. These four are the examples of system software. Try to understand. Listen carefully. All these softwares are used to run the computer. Computer can be also called a system, computer system, or simply you can say system, or you can say computer. So the software that is used to run the computer is called system software. What are the examples? Operating system, compiler, interpreter, and device driver. Okay, so among these, first one is what? Operating system. So what is operating system? What is operating system? Listen, this operating system is the mediator. It is the mediator between user and the computer. So now we are the users. We are the users. We want to work with the computer. So we are the users. We want to work with the computer. If we want to work with the computer, okay, the computer should have operating system. Then only we can work with the computer. Otherwise, we cannot communicate with the computer. So that's why I'm calling this operating system is the mediator. Operating system is the mediator between. It is the mediator between user and system. System means computer. Okay. For your understanding purpose, I'm writing computer. Okay. So what is operating system? It is the mediator between user and computer. So we are the users. Okay. See, listen. Just a minute. See here. So now we are the users. We are the users. Okay. So this one is user. This one is the computer. This one is the computer. This one is computer. Okay. So we are the users. This one is the computer. If we want to communicate with the computer, okay, so we are the users. We want to work with the computer. The computer should have operating system. The computer should have operating system. Then only we can work with the computer. Otherwise, we cannot work with the computer. Okay, so that's why I'm calling this operating system is the interface between user and the computer. So what is operating system? It is the mediator between user and computer. We are the users. If you want to work with the computer, computer should have operating system. This operating system must be installed in the computer. Okay, in my system, Windows 10 operating system is there. Observe here, this PC is there. Icon, this PC is there. I'm right clicking on it and I'm selecting properties option. See, it is displaying Windows 10 here. It is displaying Windows 10. So what is this Windows 10? Windows 10 is the operating system. Windows operating system. Okay. So like that, several operating systems are there. Linux operating system. Companies use it. For multi-user multitasking purpose, we use Linux operating system. Okay. Like that, Unix operating system. Unix is the operating system. Linux is the operating system. Windows is the operating system. Okay. So Mac is the operating system. So all these are the examples of operating system. So what are the examples of operating system? What are the examples of operating system? Windows. In the Windows, several versions are there. Latest version is Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. So before that, Windows Vista, okay, Windows Millennium, Windows XP. Like this, several versions are there. So latest version of Windows is Windows 10. Okay. So like Windows operating system, MS-DOS is the operating system. Okay, Linux is the operating system, Unix is the operating system, Mac is the operating system, etc. These are the examples of operating systems. So what is operating system? It is the mediator between user and the computer. Okay. So if operating system is not there, what happens? I already told operating system comes under system software. Operating system comes under system software. So system software means what? That is used to run the computer. So to run the computer, we use this operating system. If operating system is not there, what happens? See, if operating system is not there, you will not get this first screen. If operating system is not there, this first screen is called desktop. This screen is called, this first screen has icons. This first screen has icons. These are called icons. Okay, so this one is what? Taskbar. This line is there. Bottom, in the bottom line is there. This one is called taskbar. Okay, so here this PC, network, recycle bin. What are these? These are the icons. So here icons are there. These are called icons. And here below of this one line is there. This line is called taskbar. Okay, so if operating system is not there, it will not display this taskbar. It will not display these icons. Okay, you will not get this Windows button. Okay, so it cannot maintain the, you cannot maintain the files. You cannot maintain the files like this. For example, in this system, I'm maintaining images folder like this. In the D drive, I'm maintaining my own folder. I'm maintaining my own subfolders. Okay, in the images folder, I'm maintaining images. Okay, now how much memory occupied by this file, I want to see that one. So just right clicking, I'm right clicking on it and I'm selecting properties option. So it is displaying what? It is displaying the information about the file. This file is stored in the D drive, in the Shiva folder, in the images folder. This file size is 23.4 KB. This file created on so and so date, on so and so time, and it is modified so and so date, so and so time. So like this, all this information is maintained by whom? All this information is maintained by operating system. All this information is maintained by the operating system. So if operating system is not there, we cannot create our own files like this. We cannot create our own files. Okay, we cannot create our own folders like this, images folder, Zoom folder, okay, C# folder. I cannot maintain my own files. I cannot maintain my own folders if operating system is not there. If operating system is not there, it will not display this first screen to us. It will not display icons, taskbar. You cannot do anything with the computer. Okay, so that's why operating system is compulsory to run the computer. The software that is used to run the computer is called system software. Okay. So this is the definition of operating system. So what is operating system? It is the mediator between user and computer. If user wants to work on computer, the computer should have operating system. If operating system is not there, we cannot create our own files. We cannot create our own folders. It does not manage the memory. It will not display first screen to us. It will not perform booting process. You cannot do anything with the computer. So that's why this operating system is compulsory to run the computer. So the software that is compulsory to run the computer is called a system software. So operating system comes under system software. So even your smartphone also, you are using smartphone. You are using smartphone. Your smartphone also. Okay, that smartphone is the device. In that device, operating system is there. Okay, in the Samsung, in the Oppo, in the Vivo, Android operating system is there. Android operating system. Okay, or in the iPhone, iOS operating system is there. iOS, I operating system, iOS operating system. Okay, in the Windows phones, in the Nokia phones, sorry, in the Microsoft phones, in the Nokia phones, Windows operating system is there. In the Microsoft smartphones or in the Nokia smartphones, okay, Windows operating system is there. Like this. For the smartphone also, in the smartphone, you are maintaining your own folder, songs folder, okay, photos folder, okay, video songs folder, movies folder. You are maintaining your own folders. You are maintaining your own files. Okay, you are maintaining your own many images. Okay, so for that, who is maintaining all that? Operating system. So that's why in the mobile, we are installing the operating system like Android or iPhone. In the iPhones, Apple company is using iOS operating system. Okay, some companies are using Android. Samsung company is using Android. Microsoft company, Nokia company, they are using Windows, Windows OS. Okay, so like that. So OS is compulsory to run the system. So to work with the mobile, operating system is required. Like that, to work with the computer also, operating system is required. That's it. So operating system is the mediator between user and the computer. Next one is what? Compiler and interpreter. Listen carefully here. What is compiler? Very simple. Okay, try to understand. Very simple. It is the translator. What is compiler? Compiler is a translator. What is compiler? Compiler is a translator. It translates high level instructions to low level instructions. It translates high level instructions to it translates high level instructions to low level instructions. It translates high level instructions to low level instructions. Okay, so it is a translator. It translates high level instructions to low level instructions and low level instructions to high level instructions. Vice versa means low level to high level. Okay, so compiler is the translator that translates high level code to the low level code and low level code to the high level code. Now you may get a doubt, what is this high level, what is this low level? Very simple. High level language means HLL means high level language. So high level language is the user friendly, user understandable language. High level language is user understandable language. So user understandable languages are called, we are the users, we can understand this code. User understandable languages are called high level languages. Example, Java language is a high level language. Python language is the high level language. C sharp language is the high level language. C sharp is the high level language. Okay, so these are the examples of high level language. Like that, VB language is there, COBOL language, Fortran language. So all these are the examples of high level languages. High level language means user understandable languages, we can understand that language easily. Computer cannot understand, computer cannot understand. So this is not computer friendly, this is not machine friendly language, this is the user friendly language. We can understand that code, we write the instructions. Low level language means computer understandable language. Low level language means computer understandable language. Computer understandable or system understandable languages. Computer understandable languages are called low level languages. So user understandable languages are called high level languages. Computer understandable languages are called low level languages. For example, machine language is there. Machine language. Machine language means we write the code in the form of zeros and ones. Machine language means we write the code in the form of zeros and ones. We write the code in the form of zeros and ones. Means binary language. Okay, code will be like this: 1011000010101011 like this. Binary language. So this is machine understandable language. We cannot understand this. This is machine understandable language, computer understandable language. So our language is high level language, computer language is low level language. Okay, the high level languages, we write the code like this. Okay, for example, I want to print hello. So to print hello, we write like this: system.out.println, print line. Okay, so I want to print hello. So this one we can understand. English like words we are using. English words we are using. We can understand it. So here we are calling one method, println method, that prints a hello. So this is in English language. We can understand it easily. User understandable. Okay, these zeros and ones we cannot understand. Okay, or in some languages like Python, simply we write print hello, that's it. So here we can understand it prints hello on output screen. But whereas 10 zeros ones we cannot understand. So machine language means computer's language. Okay, machine language means we write the code in the form of zeros and ones. This is the example of low level language. Low level language means computer understandable language. High level language means programmer understandable languages, user understandable language. We can understand easily. Okay, like machine language, assembly language is also there. Assembly language. Assembly language, in the assembly language, we write the code by using some mnemonics. By using some mnemonics. I'm giving examples of mnemonics. So mnemonics examples are like for addition, we use ADD. For moving the cursor, MOV. For division, DIV. Like that. For subtraction, sub. We use some mnemonics. Using mnemonics, we write the programs. So this assembly language is also example of low-level language. So machine language, assembly language, these are the examples of low-level languages. Java, Python, C#, such type of languages are examples of high-level languages. So high-level language means user understandable languages. Low-level language means system understandable languages. So with this, we can understand that our language is high-level language, computer language is low-level language. Now see what is compiler. What is compiler? Listen carefully. Okay, so our language is what? High-level language. Computer language is what? Low-level language. So we cannot understand computer's language. Computer cannot understand our language. Okay, so we are the users. Our language is high-level language. Okay, so we are the users. Just a minute. So we are the users. Our language is what? High-level language. Okay, computer language is low-level language. Computer language is low-level language. So our language is high-level language. Computer language is low-level language. So we cannot understand computer's language. We cannot understand computer's language. Computer cannot understand our language. So communication gap is occurring here. Communication problem is there. We cannot understand computer language. Computer cannot understand our language. So automatically we cannot communicate with the computer now because we cannot understand computer's language. And to the computer, we have to give instructions. So computer cannot understand our language. So communication gap is occurring. To avoid this problem, they introduced the translators. They introduced the translators, compiler, and interpreter. So this compiler and interpreter are the translators. Compiler and interpreter, both are the translators. Compiler and interpreter, both. Compiler and interpreter, both are the translators. They translate high-level code to the low-level code and low-level code to the high-level code. So they translates high-level code to the low-level code and low-level code to the high-level code. Okay, so to understand this, I'm giving one simple example to you. Listen. For example, observe, just a minute. See. For example, here two persons are there. This person 1 and this is person 2. So this one is person 1, and this one is person 2, person 2. Okay. So person 1 knows only one language, Telugu language. Person 1 knows only one language, Telugu language. Person 2 knows only one language, that is Tamil language. So person 1 knows only one language, Telugu language. He don't know other languages. Person 2 knows only Tamil language. He don't know other languages. Okay. So person 1 knows Telugu language, person 2 knows Tamil language. They want to communicate with each other now. Now they want to communicate with each other. Now this person 1 wants to talk with person 2 and person 2 wants to talk with person 1. They want to communicate with each other. But communication gap is occurring. Why? Because person 1 can understand only Telugu. Person 2 can understand only Tamil. So to fill this communication gap, what they did is they met another person. They met another person who knows both languages, Telugu and Tamil. They met another person who knows both languages, Telugu and Tamil. So now this person 3 knows two languages, Telugu as well as Tamil. Two languages he knows. Okay. So once again, I'm repeating, this first person knows only Telugu language, second person knows only Tamil language. They want to communicate with each other, but communication gap is occurring. So that's why they are meeting another person who knows Telugu and Tamil, both languages. Okay. If this first person talks in Telugu, this third person translate that into the Tamil. If this second person talks in Tamil, this third person translate that into the Telugu. Okay, so this third person is working like a translator. This third person is working like a translator. She is translating Telugu language to Tamil language and Tamil language to the Telugu language. He is working like a translator. Similarly, okay, so here person 1 knows only one language, one language, that is Telugu. Person 2 knows only one language, Tamil. They want to communicate with each other. So they met another person who knows Telugu and Tamil. If this person talking in Telugu, this third person is translating that into the Tamil. If second person is talking in the Tamil, this third person is translating that into the Telugu. Just like this, our language is high level language, computer language is low level language. So we cannot understand computer's language, computer cannot understand our language. Because our language is high level language, computer language is low level language. So communication gap is occurring. So that's why we are using compilers and interpreters. So this compiler and interpreter are the translators. They translates high level code to the low level code and low level code to the high level code. Okay. So see here, just a minute, please wait. Okay. So what is compiler? It is a translator. Compiler is the translator that translates high level code to the low level code and low level code to the high level code. Okay, it is acting like a translator between high level language and low level language. Okay, interpreter is also same. Interpreter is also translator. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. Yes, listen. What is interpreter? Interpreter is also same. Interpreter is the translator. Interpreter is a translator. Okay, it also same translates high level code to the low level code and low level code to the high level code. Okay, interpreter translates high level code to the low level code and low level code to the high level code. So compiler purpose and interpreter purpose is same. Then what is the difference here? The difference here is, compiler translates all instructions at a time. Compiler translates all instructions at a time. All instructions at a time. Whereas interpreter translates line by line. Interpreter translates line by line. Interpreter translates line by line. For example, see, I'm writing 100 lines code here. I'm writing 100 lines code. 100 lines code. So this first line, second line, okay, third line, like this 100 lines code I'm writing. So this is 100th line. 100th line. So like this I'm writing 100 lines code. Okay, so in case of compiler scans all these 100 lines at a time and that translates this 100 lines code at a time into the low level language. If 100 lines are there, those 100 lines will be scanned by the compiler and that translates all those 100 instructions to the low level language at a time. That is called what? Compiler. Interpreter means interpreter translates line by line. Okay, it scans first line and translate into the low level language. Then scans next line, translate into the low level language. Then scans next line, translate into the low level language. Okay, just now I have given one example. See here. Here, this person knows only Telugu language. This person knows only Tamil language. Just now I have given example. So first person knows only Telugu language. Second person knows only Tamil language. So for communication purpose, they met another person who knows Telugu and Tamil both. Who knows Telugu and Tamil both. Okay. So if this person is talking into the Telugu, this third person is translating that into the Tamil. If this person is talking into the Tamil, this third person is translating into the Telugu. Okay. For example, assume that this first person is talking 10 sentences in Telugu. First person is talking 10 sentences in Telugu. Okay. So this third person is listening all those 10 sentences. This third person is listening all those 10 sentences. After listening all those 10 sentences is translating at a time into the Tamil. So first person talked 10 sentences. So third person was hearing all these 10 sentences and is translating all those 10 sentences at a time into the Tamil. Okay, that is what, just like compiler. For example, this first person is talking, this Telugu person, first person is talking one sentence. That one sentence translated into the Tamil. Next, first person is talking another sentence into the Telugu. This third person is translating that into the Tamil. So sentence by sentence is translating. It is just like interpreter. Similarly, compiler translates all instructions at a time. In the program, if 100 lines are there, all those 100 lines will be scanned at a time and those will be translated into the low level language. That is compiler. Whereas interpreter translates line by line. Okay, it scans first line and translate into the low level language. Next, it scans next line, translate into the low level language, like that. That is what interpreter. So this is about compiler and interpreter. Okay. Next one is device driver. What is device driver software? Listen. So this device driver software This device driver software is mediator. It is mediator between device and the operating system. It is mediator between device and operating system. It is mediator between operating system. Shortly, I'm writing OS. So this device driver software is the mediator between device and operating system. See, to work with any device, device driver software is required. To work with any computer device, device driver software is required. Device driver software is required. To work with any device, device driver software is required. So without this device driver software, you cannot communicate with the device. You cannot use that device. So operating system uses this device driver software. This uses this device driver software to communicate with the devices. Device driver software to communicate with devices. Okay. Now see, I am typing data here. I'm typing data. Okay. That is displaying the data on monitor. So here keyboard drivers are there in my computer. So that's why operating system is communicating with this keyboard. Now with the help of mouse, I'm drawing the rectangle. With the help of mouse, I'm drawing the circle. Okay, so to work with the mouse drivers are required. So operating system is using mouse drivers to communicate with the mouse. Operating system is using keyboard drivers to communicate with the keyboard. Like that, for the speaker, you are listening my voice. Okay, for the speaker drivers are required. Then only speaker will work. If speaker drivers are not there, you cannot work with the speaker. Okay, I'm using mic. With the help of mic, I'm talking. Mic, or you can say microphone. So to work with this microphone, the computer should have microphone drivers. Microphone drivers are required. Okay, to work with any device like this, to work with printer drivers are required. Printer drivers. See, for example, to understand this, like to work with web camera drivers are required. To work with the scanner drivers are required. To work with any device driver software is required. Otherwise, we cannot use the device. For example, see, observe here. This is my new computer. This is the monitor. This one is monitor. This one is monitor. Okay. This one is CPU. Okay, this one is keyboard. And this one is the mouse. So this is my computer. Now I purchased it. I'm purchasing a new device, that is what, printer. So this is my printer. I'm purchasing a new printer and I connected to my system. Okay, so I purchased a new printer and I connected to my system. Now can I take the printouts directly? No. After connecting the printer, we must install printer drivers. So when you purchase the printer, okay, along with that printer device, he gives one CD or DVD that contains this printer driver software. That software we have to install. Okay, so this printer driver software, if printer driver software is not there, we cannot work with the printer. Similarly, if sound drivers are not there, okay, see, not speaker drivers, sound drivers, I'm calling them as sound drivers. If sound drivers are not there, okay, my speaker will not work. If microphone drivers are not there, my microphone will not work. So this is about device driver software. Okay, so next type of software is what? Application software. Now session will be terminated after 2 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to explain the next type, application software. See, application software is used to perform particular applications. Application software is used to perform particular applications. If our requirement is, in the previous class also I explained, okay, if our requirement is, for example, my requirement is I want to edit the photos. So to edit the photos, I'm using Photoshop. Okay, I want to watch the movies. To watch the movies, I'm using Windows Media Player. So this Windows Media Player is example of application software. So here, which kind of application we are performing? Watching the movies. Here, editing the photos. I want to read the PDF files. To read the PDF files, we use Acrobat Reader. Okay. So like this, all these are examples of application software. So restaurants are using their own software. That is application software. Banks are using their own software. That is application software. Colleges using their own software. College management software. That is application software. Shopping malls are using their own software for billing. Electricity department is using their own software. All those are examples of application software only. Those are used to perform particular applications. If required, then only we install. Not compulsory. Not compulsory to install. If required. Okay, games are comes under application software. If I want to play the games, I install the games. Otherwise, I will not install the games. Okay. So this is about system software and application software. I'm stopping the session here. No session will be closed. Okay. Meet you on Monday. Tomorrow is holiday. Meet you on Monday. Okay. Thanks to all. Meet you on Monday. Time is over. Okay. Okay, Amma. Thanks to all.